razor blades too.
Wow.
They're not as sharp as they look, but they look pretty sharp, right?
Yeah.
Do you want those?
How much?
You wanna collect those razor blades?
Yes. Especially his hair.
So guys, do you think that they use special effects like this in a lot of movies?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Like, have you guys seen Star Wars?
Yeah.
Do you think they actually like built a giant Death Star for those movies? No, they got a tiny Death Star, and then they pointed a camera at it in a way that tricked you into thinking that it was big, right? Because your brain doesn't have that sense of scale. It gets fooled very, very easily. That's how a lot of special effects in movies work. Why do you think so? What about those wolves? They're pretty scary looking, right?
That's pretty scary.
I want them like that.
What do you think they're made of?
Fur.
Yeah, so there's some actual fur from an actual animal, but a lot of the stuff that looks like fur isn't really fur. Yeah, so a lot of it is plastic that's covering a felt, right? And it looks really realistic, but it's not. Okay, so let's just keep in mind, we're not going to touch the glass, we're not going to touch the wolves. I know it's really exciting, I know the wolves are very cuddly.
Look at that.
Let's just be respectful. So close. This thing right over here. What does it look like to you? Big skyscraper, right? Except it's not that big. How tall do you think it is? It's about the same height as some of you, maybe a little bit bigger or smaller. But when you see it in the movie, it looks huge, right? And I'll show you. It's the same as with the sweater. Right?
Just
If I point my
record.
camera, you just look at the screen of my phone, it looks like a huge building, right? What a building. Yeah, right? That's what it looks like out of your window. Has anyone seen this movie?
Nope.
Really good movie. I highly recommend it. Blade Runner.
I'm gonna watch it at home.
Robots that are disguised as people.
I'm gonna watch that at home.
I think it's better than Terminator, though. And actually, if people want to come around, they can see something really cool, which some of you have already noticed.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your
Can I still move?
Red, I know.
We're going to talk about that in just a little bit.
Alright.
See, inside the skyscraper, there's a lot of wires, yeah. Did someone have a question about the Exorcist doll?
That was you.
Yeah, so its head is designed to turn, right? It can still turn.
What if it just
Is
turns?
it like a controller or something? I
Yeah.
don't want to see that.
No, you can't just press a button. I wish you could. I wish you could.
That is.
Yeah, if that turns right now, I would be out of here.
Alright, should we keep going?
Yeah.
Keep going.
This is like the best way.
Look, I didn't ask any questions when I was here last time. Yeah, there's old TVs in there.
This is how they used to look, right?
There used to be this one gigantic. Yep.
So guys, what kinds of TVs do you own in your home?
Like a flat screen?
Yeah, facts.
What is a flat screen TV? Why is
That is
it,
cheap.
why is it so expensive and so
Because it's easier to move.
easier
It's
to move?
The
Yeah.
quality, the places where it can fit, like it can fit.
Yeah, thanks for
closer to
saying
a
my
wall.
answer.
Yeah, right.
That's not your answer.
It's big, but it's also thin, right?
Yeah, you said quality.
So it's not that heavy to lift.
And it's bigger.
It's definitely bigger than you look at, yeah.
Bro, I'm more rich than you. You like my flat screen TV?
Yo, look at my, I don't know what, but that's
That's whatchamacallit?
That TV.
That shows that thing's like a projector. Yeah, you don't see it.
Look at that TV. I can come to school with that. Watch TV.
Hey guys.
Come to school with this.
Hey everyone. I know the TVs are very exciting, but just a question. Well, we're going to talk about those two things. If everybody could just... Let's keep it together. Let's keep it together. Thank you.
Is 20 a projector?
Number 20? It's close. That's a good guess. That's a really good guess.
Is it the thing in the back of the TV?
Kind of, yeah. You guys are very smart. I like this. So, number 22. Let's start with 22. It's a TV, right? You can tell that. But does it kind of look like maybe a different item that you see in houses?
It looks like a washing machine.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. It looks like a washing machine, right? Or maybe a dishwasher, or maybe a fridge. Yeah. Why do you think that it looks like those other machines? Because you're totally right, it does. What's the point?
It has that little badge that most like fridges have.
Oh yeah, General Electric.
Yeah.
You guys know that company, GE? Very big, very powerful company, right? It makes lots of different devices that you see in people's houses. Fridges, ovens, microwaves. Yeah, what else? Did you raise your hand?
Yeah, I was gonna say that it has wheels on it.
Yeah. Why do you think the TV would have wheels on it? Why is that a good thing for a TV to have? Yeah.
You can move it around your house.
Yeah, you can move it anywhere in your house. Maybe you want to watch it next to your bed. Maybe you want to watch it on your couch. You can move it around. Yeah, go ahead. It does look like a camera, yeah. Let's talk about number 24 in one more second.
The portable TV.
Yeah, it's a portable TV. Well, with number 22, though, just one more thing.
Look at that.
Why do you think that this device was designed to look like a fridge or a dishwasher? Why would anybody want a TV that looks like a fridge?
Some people who might rob it.
I was
What's
gonna
that?
say that. Thank you
People
for
might
taking my
rob
answer.
it. Yeah, some people would like say like if it's like a quick robbery,
They
then
won't pay attention.
they won't know it's a TV and it might be like a.
That's pretty
like-
clever. I like that. Or it's like it's such an ugly TV
Yeah.
that
Oh.
nobody would want to steal it.
Yeah.
Maybe to
Yeah.
match your other appliances.
Maybe so
That's a
it could
good
fit.
guess, right? Yeah.
Maybe it could fit in places where other TVs won't.
I think these are all great ideas, actually. I didn't even think about the one that you said, but yeah, the idea that matching the other appliances, that's really important. Also, in the 1950s, when this TV was made, did everybody have a TV?
I know.
No.
Did people have some sort of like fears of TV?
Oh yeah, maybe or something.
Yeah, it was a really new, weird device. Not everybody knew how it worked. People thought that like the radiation was going to kill them. So General Electric came up with this really clever idea. They thought people are afraid of TVs, but if we make the TV look like things that people aren't afraid of, like a dishwasher or a fridge, then people will be comforted and they'll sort of trust the TV and they'll buy it.
It's because there's no antennas.
Yeah, there's no antenna, right? That's another good point. Now, did somebody want to talk about number 24?
That is tiny.
That's a
Especially
tiny little TV, yeah. What's the advantage of having a tiny TV like that?
It's portable.
You can take it anywhere, right? And what's the big disadvantage of having a tiny TV?
You can't see it. It makes
Yeah,
your
it's kind
eyes
of hard to
small.
watch, right? You have to
Yeah.
go really close to it. You're going to need to wear glasses after like 5 minutes.
Portable.
Yeah, but it's very portable, right? What about number 20? Does anybody have another guess about what that is? I heard some good guesses.
Color. Alright.
Yeah, it adds color, right? What are the three colors that you see here?
Green, red, and a
Is
dark
it black?
blue.
Yeah, dark blue, right?
Yeah.
So why are those three
I used to be the
colors?
same size as him.
Why are those three colors? What's that? Yeah.
Because if you mix different colors, you can make new colors.
Yeah, thanks for saying
like
that,
paint.
right? Yeah. So when you mix paints together, what are the three primary colors?
Red,
Yellow.
and blue.
Yeah, so with paints, those are the three primary colors. But with TV and with light, it's different, right? It's red, green, and blue. And if you mix those three shades of light together, you can make any color, just like you said. So this was actually used to convert black and white movies into color movies.
What, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Does that like turn to like say if you're watching like SpongeBob and you have to make him yellow, does it like turn to make him yellow?
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it, right?
That's smart.
Yeah, it's a very, very complicated device. I don't even understand exactly how it works. But you guys hit the main points, right? If you have those three colors, you make it. What's that?
Essentially how to do it in slow motion, like the frame by second. Wow.
Yeah, right. It takes a really long time.
So, you know the slow guys?
Yeah.
The slow guys, they do all that slow
That
motion thing.
TV looks like
You
a
know,
lunchbox.
It does look like a lunchbox, right?
that TV looks like a microwave.
The TV
Look at the lunchbox.
looks like my grandpa had.
Didn't they
Alright,
use those
guys.
in like the wars?
Let's look at maybe one more thing.
He used the tiny one.
Okay, what are these things here? What are they? They kind of look like flashlights, and they work the
No,
same
they look
way.
like light bulbs to TVs.
Yeah, they look kind of like light bulbs.
Don't they use those in cameras? Those are for the TV.
Yeah, they do. They are for TVs, yeah. Has anyone ever heard of the word cathode before? So a cathode is the basic technology that makes a TV work. And a cathode is a kind of light. So this makes this kind of like a light bulb, right?
That's a light bulb prison.
Yeah. So have you ever looked at an old TV and like stared really closely at it?
Yeah, I saw something big.
So what do you see when you
Like-
look really close at a TV?
It's like this giant, like, like it's like the back of that, basically.
Yeah, right? So you might see some of the different wires and stuff. But you see little pixels, right?
Oh, on the TV screen, yeah.
Yeah, on the TV screen, right? So you see tiny little pixels, and each one is a light bulb like this one. So a TV has millions and millions of tiny little bulbs like this one. This is a giant one, so you can understand how it works. But that's how TVs make colors, right?
Oh, so that's like the newer technology from that.
Yeah, exactly. So there was black and white, then there was that color adapter, and then they got these cathode bulbs that can make any color, so that they wouldn't have to convert it.
And just like in my iPad, if I look very, very, very close at it, I can see like little dots.
Yeah, right.
Like both making the little dots.
Yeah, it's the same idea.
It's a
right?
live thing.
Those are the light bulbs.
Yeah, I mean they're little light bulbs. They're small lights. A lot of hard work. I don't even know. If I knew that, I wouldn't be working here.
But I just saw like.
All right. All right, folks. Should we keep on moving?
Yep.
All right. So let me go first. So I can show you guys where to go. Well, we're actually gonna head down to the second floor.
Come on.
They got Minecraft. Like the old. That's too. They don't have that.
I want everything in there.
It's like the dream house.
I want something
You
like.
how to play video games?
Is it weird that I want a TV like that?
Show them up.
Oh yeah, I remember. There's one with the Chewbacca.
We're gonna get to that in 2 seconds.
Come over here.
Isn't there a pig somewhere?
One
Oh,
second.
what?
If I remember seeing a pig.
Hey,
or
folks.
something.
Let's keep it together.
We'll do that in another second.
There was
Stay over
somebody.
here. He's trying to explain something, and then we're gonna explain this.
So
What's that?
we got a lot of stuff to see. We have a lot of stuff to see, but I do want to talk about some of these pictures for a second. Who are these pictures of? What kinds of people?
Actors.
Famous actors, right? Actors and actresses. And they would send these pictures in, and they would be used to entertain and to give movie directors an idea. These pictures were used to give movie directors an idea of what kinds of characters these people could play, right? So, let's say that you're a big Hollywood producer and you're trying to cast an action movie, right? So what you would have to do is look at lots of pictures like this. If you're a big producer in Hollywood and you're trying to cast your movie, let's say it's an action movie, then you would have to look at tons of pictures like this, and you would have to decide, okay, based on the picture, who would be a good fit for my movie, and who would not be a good fit. So actually, that's a good question, right? If you're making an action movie, who on the wall would you choose to be in your movie? What do you think? This guy in an action movie? To be like the hero?
I would choose him.
14.
Ooh, number 14. That's a good one. Does anyone know who this is?
No.
But you guys picked up on the fact that he's this great, like, physical presence, right?
He
He's
looks
good
like
at
a
an
boxing
action
singer. I don't
He
know.
looks like a boxer, right?
Yeah.
So it's an actor named Paul Robeson. Hey, folks. Paul Robeson, yeah. Do you guys know people who are just good at everything? Yeah, right?
He's
so
one of those
Paul
guys.
Robeson was definitely one of those people. He was a great athlete. He was a great college athlete. He played football. He was one of the best football players in the country. Does anybody like to sing? Any singers? It's kind of hard, right? Paul Robeson was a great singer, one of the best in the world. He was also an important